What's going on? It's La Voz de la Calle, Smoke Marley, All Smoke Podcast, and today we got Young Ash. You already know.
What's up, y'all? Oh. What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Young Ash. You already know we here chilling, and we about to get the talking.
You already know, man. So Young Ash, man. A lot of people was on the gram asking me who you is, where you from, so starting off, where you from and what's your nationality?
So I'm Dominican, and I'm from the Bronx.
Okay, shout out to the Bronx. What part of the Bronx?
Facts. I'm from all over. But definitely it's a vibe, and basically I'm just a rapper. And I like to talk real stuff. I like to interact with my people.
Okay.
And I'm very versatile. I speak Spanish, some Dominicano. So we be here, but I'm more comfortable with the English. Here you go, love.
Thank you.
With that being said,
so Ash, at what age you started rapping?
I started rapping.
Hold on, my fault. Before that, what's your ties to your Dominican roots, like from over there? Like you visit over there to DR?
Yes, I spent New Year's, we be out there. I'm from Santiago.
O tú eres santiaguera.
Yeah, fast.
Shout out to Santiago, ya tú sabes.
Yes. So I be out there, Dominican Republic,
Okay.
Shout out to everything. Don't mind the news. Whatever happens, just pray for it and we'll get it fixed. Because they be hating.
Oh, they definitely hating.
They
stupid hating. They super hating.
They quick with it.
They quick. Exactly. Tell them again. They need to relax. Exactly.
Yeah.
Fuck is wrong with y'all? Wild shit be happening.
Oh, damn.
Super
But no,
OD.
it is bad too. Some is getting taken care of, but don't bash shit.
Yeah, don't
they
super.
They OD bashing it.
Oh, super OD in it. They wildin'.
Stop it.
Word. But moving forward, when you started rapping, at what age you started rapping?
I was 17, and I started rapping. I started posting my videos. I wasn't even allowed to really be on Facebook. My mom was really strict.
Oh yeah.
Facts. So I had
Dominican mother.
mad strict. So I used to put my videos in private but post them on YouTube when I was 16, 17.
Yeah.
So let me say 16. I was already writing. The reason I say I was rapping at 17 was because that's really when I was posting videos. But 16, 15, 14, I was always writing.
All right.
Now, when I started recording, I would post it, but I would put it private. And it would get lit.
Move the mic a little bit towards you.
It would get
You can move it towards you a little bit.
Oh, that right there. Yeah, right here, right? It would be lit. People would like it, but at the time, my page is private, so it's 50 likes, 60 likes, 40 comments, but it's still a little something or whatever.
A little something
Right. So from there, it took off via one song that I did, and I actually did it recording it on my phone, but I did a little a backdrop on it, and it was about a female that she was getting bullied. It was called Briella's Story. That hit me off. I made that song drop when I was 17.
So you saying that song made you do music, or you was doing music before that?
I was already doing freestyle.
Oh, right.
I was doing freestyles. So 17 was when I started posting the videos doing freestyles. Right. Now, when I did the Briella's Story, it was about an actual Facebook person who also was Facebook famous at the time.
What's her name again? You said?
Briella.
Yeah,
so Briella's Story. So she had put me on to her story. She wanted me to drop it in a song. And I did it. And the first night it dropped, I put it on YouTube. And it went to 40,000.
Wow, that's good for first time,
and it wasn't even studio recorded. It was just I did a backdrop. I put I put pictures. I did a slideshow. But it was the song in the background. That went.
Crazy.
Yeah, that 2 days later, I went to the nail salon. It was yo, that's that girl. So yeah, facts. Immediately. But from there, that's when my family knew now. And now I'm nice with it. At the time, oh gosh. I was so, Now I feel I'm nice. Like it's like like you
now
know.
you gotten better.
Yeah, honestly, I just compete with myself.
So what you say? What would you say is like inspiring you to rap? Like how was your house? Besides that, like let me ask you this question: how was your upbringing like in your house? What you was listening to in your house? Like what kind of music?
Oh, every type of music. Mommy always had the Spanish music, but like in my grandma house, my uncles would have like the rap. I would be on YouTube listening to like rap and stuff. So it was very versatile. It was salsa, merengue. It was everything. It was music.
So your uncle house, you go to your uncle house, you listen to hip hop.
Yeah.
When you're in your mom's house, it's more salsa, bachata, merengue type flow with it.
Right, but I was
So
always
you was
English.
always-
Like we would always be in the car, and I'll be like, "Nah, turn it the English
Turn to
song."
this,
And it was CDs at the time, so you know the CDs had the mix, so it would have nice songs on it. Like, but personally, what inspired me to rap was more like the story behind the music. So basically, it's like
The story behind hip hop, how hip hop basically was brought up. You talking about music in general or hip hop?
nah, the song. Like for example, when you rap.
Oh,
Like,
right.
you feel me? Like, so
right.
to me, like, what inspired me to rap was basically, and what I mean, the story is like, I'm a rapper, so I tell my story.
All right. That's what I know what you say. I know exactly where you come from.
feel
You
me?
mean like where it come from? It come from where you would come from. You don't.
Yeah.
It don't come from telling somebody else's story, which
Nah.
other people actually do. But it's more that's the essence of it.
Yeah, like, it's you making music. Like,
Yeah.
as a rapper, we know we're creative. That
All right.
with what we rap is something that is a third person, is an ego, is either a real experience, but we just put it as third person because we know how to like maneuver
Exactly.
the emotions.
No,
to
but
it.
and sometimes you got to put it as third person because
Absolutely.
you know.
So basically, like, to me at the time, I just liked it. I just used to hear the beats and like rap. Like I would always come up with a melody first, then I would either not even hear a beat and just write rhymes, and then it will always fall into a beat because I wrote it without one. So the flow anyway, I could get it because I wrote it without us.
You wrote it without a beat, so
Yeah.
you basically used to spit a cappella before, like you see us rap,
Right.
right? You just write and rap it, and to
And then
a
the
beat that was in your head. Like basically, you have a beat in your head. You want to rap to
flow.
like a flow yourself.
Yeah. And I'll just write to it until then I'll hear a beat and put the words to it and it will combine.
Okay.
So to me, rapping makes me like, at the time, at the age 16, 17, me writing, like I used to write poems too.
Or you used
So
to write poems?
writing anyways, it was like I knew how to like rhyme it, even if it wasn't for a rap. So once I knew I could put music behind it, it got exciting. Like it was like, nah, I got this.
So growing up in the Bronx, I was growing up in the Bronx, like being Dominican in the Bronx.
So my mom was mad strict. So my school was literally down the block or up the block or 10 minutes away type of time. Like
Right.
I never was really able to go out and hang out with my friends or chill in McDonald's or none of that. Like my mom had a time schedule. Like you get out at 3, be here by 3:15. I ain't playing with you.
Like that walk takes that time. Like that's
Yeah,
that.
like she-
Like
it's
see
right
now
up
with
the
that.
block.
Oh, you made that stupid. So in that because
Nah.
moms they be wild and
Nah,
Dominican moms be
yeah.
going off.
Not facts, but no, it was like regular, like on some. Just
Listen, be
home.
here. Like
But
on
I
some
knew,
strict shit. You know
yeah.
she not playing though.
Yeah, no, of course not.
Her foot was down. Like
Yeah, of course. Like
Alright.
even, it's just like respect. You feel me?
exactly. She put that respect. Cause
Yeah, and I was young, so I never would have thought to like be
saying, but your moms know how the Bronx is because the Bronx is. Shit,
You feel me?
Talking
So
about
I
the
was
Bronx
never
now.
like,
What part of the Bronx you said again? You from?
I'm by like Webb and Mount Eden.
Oh,
I
Webb,
just
Mount
don't like
Eden.
to give specifics. So I
Nah,
just
nah.
say very
You around that
I'm
area.
around the area.
You're around the area.
I'm in the,
But those that knows
I'm
know
in the
though.
hood near you, like.
All right, but I see you had a lot of followers on the gram too.
Oh yes, I love them. I call y'all my angels. If y'all don't know, let me put my hands down. If y'all don't know, Young Ash brand is the angels. Facts, like
Young Ash brand.
like brand, like you call like the supporters. They the angels, like.
Okay, so you don't got a page for them?
Hmm?
You don't got a page for them for the supporters, or is it just your page? You don't got like a fan
Nah, it's my-
page?
No.
Because you know a lot of
I
artists
can't
be
even
having like
handle
fan
my
page.
own page right now. I got fan pages, but I can't make a
Oh.
like. They gonna eventually it'll pick up. Like me telling them more and more. Like it's gonna be like they gonna understand. Like okay, it's dope.
Okay, so Young Ash, where you get the name from?
Huh. It was given to me.
It was given to you
Yeah.
by who? Like it's not
Another music artist. Like this was when dancehall was on point.
dance hall.
Yeah, dancehall. Like when I first started making music, recording wise,
Yeah,
I did a feature with Kista and Hoso. That's way back in the day though.
I don't even know who's that, but
Nah, they
shout
was
out to them.
Yeah, nah, at the
They
time.
dance hall, you said?
It was like a in the Bronx in 2013, there was like this teen thing, like where dancehall was like Bronx one.
Yeah.
Bronx one. So it's like that at the time, the dancehall music that they would put would get its views, 500,000, 300, every song they would drop. Like, so in the Bronx, I did a feature with them. They were my first feature.
All right.
First record that I actually like put out. And the name was given to me by like the artist of the group.
Young Ash. But they didn't tell you why they was giving you that name? Like, they didn't say like, yo, you...
Because I feel like, I don't even know personally. Because that's when I first started. It's so funny because that's
the first time you ever recorded in the studio?
Not in a real studio, because they had like their own in-home studio.
Yeah.
But it was my first time ever like being out, like on some like, all right, even though my pops drove me, like my pop, I was 17 at the time.
So your pops pulled up. Nah,
so
he
my
pulling
dad
up with
drove
you.
me. Yeah, facts.
Who over here?
Yeah, he drove me. He like met them, and it was like, I'm gonna be outside waiting. So it was like an in-home, but it was like really nice. It was a nice studio. And that's what I'm saying. The first time I got to like do an in-home studio with different like, cause I ain't have Facebook friends. Like I couldn't chill with a Facebook friend. At 17 or 16, that was dub. Like I never really went out like to that extreme. Like so at the time for me when
you shouldn't go out no Facebook friends like that.
Dad was not. I'm telling y'all, 16, 17 year olds these days be wild and they be meeting up.
So is your pops Dominican too?
Yeah, we all Dominican. I'm fully Dominican.
Oh shit, Les, you already know. So your pops ain't having that shit.
Like, and I never thought of taking it to that extreme. Like it wasn't. I was cool with my high school friends. Like I had like it was regular. So now 17 was when I started popping out that world. So now I'm entering the Facebook world because I did the feature. So
like you posted on Facebook.
Yeah, and that was lit. And Kisstar, and at the time Hoso was lit. So it's like, whoa, like they making music.
Like who that?
Yeah. So once the song dropped, it was Afraid to Love Me. The first night it got like 100,000. The first night, that ass, like in 2 nights, it went up. Mad quick, because at the time it was a dancehall thing, like, and that to me was my first like record popping out to the Facebook world now, like to the followers, to the people that like really support,
the people that really supported you.
Yes, and that's where it began. Like that's where now it took off. Then I did Model Walk Swag.
Model Walk Swag was that?
I did a song. It's called Model Walk Swag, and that was my first music video. The first music video ever that you ever did? Yeah, like a real music video.
And what year was that?
That was like 2015 or 2014. We must look. It was a while.
I think it was 2014. That was right?
Probably 2014, yeah.
I think we seen the latest, one of your videos, it was like 2014.
Yeah, so it was probably like, it had to be back then. I was 17. I was still 17. Like, I like my birthday, Marley. I'm a September baby, so my birthday take mad long to get to like 18, 19 at the time. So, facts. So
everybody birthday take the same year. She said my birthday take mad long.
Nah, like some people birthday is still like before they graduate, like January they turn 18.
Right, that's how you
Yeah, nah, facts. Like mine's I was still 17. Like so from there, Model Walk Swag came out and it got even more exciting.
Yeah, because I seen you got a few good, like 500,000 views, shit like that.
And then from there, I picked it up on Facebook. I just always had my profile. I just always had a personality. And what I mean by that is like I always was. Once I got on Facebook and I knew like, all right, it's lit, like to the point that people really like follow and stuff.
So you consider yourself a spitter, a rapper.
Most definitely, yeah.
Okay. So keep on what you saying.
But yeah, personally, like after Model Walk Swag, that's when I started doing singles. I haven't dropped the EP yet. I'm actually dropping my first one this year. But but it's to the like before I was just doing singles, but they were all hitting numbers. And I would do it like once every.
Oh, independent.
Yeah, independently. Now 2015 to 2016, like 2015 to 2016, 2017, that's when I started working with Johnny Rose. Shout out to him. Like this.
Shout out to Johnny Rose.
Yeah, fact. Shout out
Who's
to
Johnny Rose? What
he
does?
was like a director. Like he was like a director, but he at the time we had like a team. But no papers. It wasn't like, but we was still like.
Y'all was rocking.
Like that's
was
what it is. Because if
yeah.
we all have a talent, why not put it together?
Right. Y'all was supporting each other movement, basically.
Yeah. So basically, it was like me that I'm a rapper. He had a person there that was a producer.
Right.
He was the director. We had a photographer. And we had another rapper, singer tape.
Like, so y'all had to set up.
Yeah. So we all just put in like our talents to work. Like literally, the producer produced. We used his beats. The photographer pictured. We used his pictures. Like, and it was just lit. It was mad lit. Like
that shit dope.
That's when I did like, for example, we did a song called Ride or Die. Wow. For Ride or Die, let me put y'all on. Ride or Die, this was like around 2015, 2016. We did a gimmick. And what I mean by a gimmick is like we capped it to the world and made it seem like I got arrested. Oh. Like basically I put a picture up and everybody was wilding.
Like, oh, she locked up.
They were wilding because we super like plotted it. Like, so for example, like we realized because we actually.
That did like some prank type shit.
Bro, not easy.
To the world, yeah.
Yeah, no, facts.
You can say that.
Yeah, that, right? A prank, personally. Yeah, facts. Like, it was just because we already also had like, they let us rent a real precinct in Connecticut.
In Connecticut?
Facts.
So they let y'all rent out of real
like
precinct?
Yes, we actually went inside the cells and they actually took the fingerprint. It was like walking inside a big, like, the patty. Like, so I did a controversial pic. Like, I was walking inside a patty and I already had the handcuffs on me. And I made my friend post it. I told her, I'm like, yo, so this is what we're going to do. Like, we're going to post it. And then it was like, all of us is talking. So we all giving ideas. And it's like, all right, and you're going to go low for 2 days. I'm like, what? Nah. They like, bro, you staying off your phone for the next 2 days because we would stay out in Connecticut.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I copy. So from there, my friend, she posted it. We told her to post it. We like, yo, post it. And it was like, yo, what the fuck? Free Ash. Oh, my goodness.
It went off.
The world went insane. They
went viral?
Bro, they went crazy.
Free Ash.
They were talking.
What they gonna say you got locked up for?
I don't even want to talk about it.
But it's fake though. It's not real.
Facts. Well, we're not talking about it. Cause yo, let's just put it like this. Everybody face fell off that day. Like it was to a point that we seen everybody true colors. I'm here looking at the comments. I'm like, look at this yo, people commenting, and it's people that I knew and stuff. I'm like, people is silly as hell. What they think? Like, what's going on? Mind you, it's all a plot twist. Like,
but they don't know.
They don't know nothing.
They don't know.
That's
so
why
they reacting. They reacting. Listen, you can't let their internet gonna go crazy whether you let them or not.
Absolutely. So from there, we took advantage of it. We went over for 2 days. The day after, boom, we dropped the song. They felt ridiculous. Oh, it was for a video, told y'all. Then you had the other people like, oh, that's mad corny. Like, oh, now it's corny. You was the first one talking.
Niggas is mad. Why they be mad though?
They were wilding. Out.
Super wilding.
So it got to the point, like, after that just made the buzz bigger. So now on Instagram, I got different websites. And, like, first of all, Facebook, my Facebook, always been like fine. Like right now I'm at 800K. Like I'm about to reach 800K on Facebook, like for followers.
For Facebook? Okay.
Yeah, like my page is that my page. Like I be myself or whatever. Now Instagram, my Instagram got deleted so many times, y'all. Like,
For why? For what reasons?
bro, I would get hacked. I would just get hacked and I would just get hacked. Like, but then I got deleted via the case that happened type of time. But besides that, all the other times was really hacks. Like it was really like, and they caught me good each time. Like each time.
Yo,
But we would always get it back. But it was like, nah. But then now, put me on. Sorry, I think I paused you.
No, go ahead. Keep talking.
Alright.
Keep
But
talking.
now it's just to a point like, handled all that and kept working.
Nah, but I was gonna ask you, you being Dominican and all that, female Dominican in the land culture, well, you know, what you thinking about the land trap? You ever dipped and dived, like you ever tried land trap?
Absolutely. I actually have 2 tracks. One is a feature like with Dylan Francis. Shout out to him.
So you speak fluent español, tú hablas español.
Sí, yo hablo español.
Okay, so en el mundo del land trap, ¿qué tú piensas de eso? Porque hay mucha gente hispana que ven este programa.
Okay, so yo voy a decir que está bien heavy.
Okay.
That usted está haciendo like what you have to do. Look, mi español.
No te preocupes, tu español puede ser chapeado, chapeadora, pam. Ya tú sabes, habla como tú quieres, it's all smoke. Dale.
Tato.
El que critique,
usted
fuck
está
you.
haciendo lo que, like, what you have to do. Sigue trabajando, trabajar, sigue cogiendo, like, keep doing what you, keep pushing. Not, like, sometimes you got to do what you do, but you got to do something a little different. Como tú tienes que hacer cosas diferentes también. Like, cuando tú estás trabajando, everything is fine. Like, and the music that's coming up in the game with Dominicans, they actually coming. All the Spanish trap.
So who you listen to in the Spanish trap? Well, who you listen to? Like what's right now that you listen to that's in your playlist that you rock out to that you say that's popping from underground to who's popping? Like who you listen to?
Okay, so I'll say like, okay, this is hard. It's not hard. I got yo tengo mi like favorites. Pero, you know, I'm shy and shit. I mean, so...
Can't be shy on smoke. You gotta give more smoke.
All right, so Bad Bunny lit.
Bad Bunny?
Yeah, he's definitely on it. Messia is a
Messia, shout out to Messia. Shout out to Bad Bunny.
I listen.
You listen to Dali Goya?
Absolutely. You know,
shout out
we
to Dali
all
Goya.
different types. Like,
that's a fact.
We saucing it up.
Right.
I say his name a little...
Say his name. How you say his name? Anuel?
Yeah, Anuel. There we go. You see, I like lift it. Like Anuel. I definitely listen to him. Definitely. Shout out to everybody. Also, who else? I got a couple more, pero those...
Who you say is your favorite, though? Because you said...
Okay,
those, so who's your favorite? Like, because you mentioned them. Bad Bunny's your favorite?
Absolutely.
But Bad Bunny...
I like the flow, the melody.
So you consider Bad Bunny a land trap artist? That's the question. He dived into land trap, but he's not a land trap artist.
See, but you can't go that deep with me neither with Latin music because I'm not all the way in.
But you so right. But you mentioned a few of the pioneers, which is Messia,
absolutely,
Dali Goya,
yeah,
and Lito Quirino, which you didn't mention, but he's a part of pioneers. But you know, that's real land trap right now that's going on right now. Shout out to them.
Hell
you know, you got new people that's coming in right now that's came up.
Okay.
You know, that you can listen to, like, Siete Tres.
I'll definitely go in there.
You got Choki Siete Tres, you got Dobby Montana, you got Nelly Nels, Nano, Lloyd, Bebo Caldi, you know, GSO Boys. You know, you got a lot of land trap artists coming up. So you gotta get in tune in that world, you know, because you're in the hip hop world, but you're Dominican.
Yeah.
You feel me? So, like, hay que apoyar a la gente, hay que apoyarnos uno al otro, because you know, it's rough coming into the hip hop world being Latin. You know that because you got years doing this. You got what since 2014. You feel me?
But I could vouch for that. Like with me myself,
You had good. So you saying you had good? You saying you like comfortable with where you like
At
been
the
at?
timing, I needed to be at that timing. Like for example, let's say if at the moment I wasn't like I didn't have. Okay, so not that you be comfortable, because at the time and like when I first started, it was all new to me. So it's not even like I even had enough knowledge of like what more it could actually be. Like at the time, the 500Ks I was getting was stuff to me because I was getting mad different.
But you started doing it from the love, and it wasn't because you wanted to make money from it.
Nah, it's still not because of that.
All right,
This is what
you
I
just do it. This is what you like to do, right?
Yeah, this is who I
Because you know
am.
some people come in the game for
No.
that to make like because everybody want to make $1 at the end of the day, but it depends. Like some people got the love first, some people just do it for the because this is what they
pure
you
love
know
for my
it's a
game.
job like a
Yeah.
job like.
No.
But-
This ain't a job. This is who I am. Like this to me is there's no plan B, there's no plan C or plan D. Like, and this is why it's not about being comfortable at the timing. Everything I was doing was still wins. Like it was like, all right, there could be more, but right now this is what was happening right now.
I understand you.
You feel me? So it got to a point like you absolutely right. I do need to definitely like get in tune with the vibes. Pero like with my Spanish side, this is what it is too. Like it is hard to get in the rap game. Even like I don't want to say especially Spanish because it's hard to get in
the rap game, period. Yeah, exactly, period.
Period.
Not
like,
Spanish, I'm just saying, but you know, when you Latinos,
yeah,
you gotta say what it is at the end of the day. But you gotta be nice, like you gotta be real, and you gotta have your shit right, like shit gotta be right. You know, but you to me, like the steps you telling me you've been taking, and you working, so work like beats anything else. Like they say, works beat talent any day. Like
bro, let me
so,
tell you something.
If you got talent and you work, it's good.
You just need consistency and your faith and believe in yourself.
Exactly, consistency is the key.
You believe in yourself. You do what you feel is good for you. Like you feel me. Like at the time with me, see now I have a lot more knowledge. In I'm not gonna say 1 year. In 2 years, I ended up like really seeing the bigger picture. Like, and that's some people need to feel that. Like people won't get it until they feel that bigger picture, because then they start settling or they start feeling like, all right, is this more or is there more? And it's like, wait, there is more. Hold up. But you got to snap into that. In 2 years, I got to learn a lot. Because, like, first of all, now...
That's good. Learning is good.
Yeah,
lessons, learning.
Yeah, like, personally, like, I ended up learning the blueprints. I ended up learning about the game to the point that it's just... I do need to be more in tune with the inside so we could speak upon it. Like, if we do get to that level in the hip-hop game, it's to the point that I could speak upon the Spanish culture and the Latin trap and the different type of artists. That is like, all right, I do need to like...
No, definitely, but that's for you personally to do that, like on your personal time.
Yes, I need to practice first.
Because you definitely need to get that practice in, because... You're gonna practice that. You gotta practice. Besides everything you do in life, you gotta practice.
I love it. Feel me?
But who like what you working on now? Like what EP you working on now? Like you were saying, you say you was working on an EP.
So yes, I'm working on a project and it's called The Heart of the City.
The Heart of the City.
Oh yes.
Okay.
And
you got any singles out from that project yet, or you not yet?
Oh, of course not. I'm waiting to hit 100K.
Oh, okay. So y'all already know when she hit 100K, y'all gonna see
y'all gonna hear the first. Yeah, like right now.
And how much you
I'm
on right
at 92.6, I think.
You're 92?
92.6. Yeah, 92.
Yeah, it's a fact, 92.6.
Right? Absolutely. So
you already know, man. Boost that up. Get that
that's
shit.
gonna get there in like 4 days. Don't worry.
That's it. Run that shit up.
I'll be on Swim.
And run up All Smoke podcast too while you had that.
Absolutely. No, this is gonna be on there. I'm gonna be chopping it up.
You're ready. So who you don't got no features on that, special features, that collabos that you got?
On the project, no. This is like straight up
you dolo.
Yeah, this is
Oh, so
this.
what other project you got that you got featured like? Or who would you like to feature with in the future? Like
Well,
do a feature with?
in the future, I like, I don't like to call people out and say people exact name. I just like to let it flow. I like to flow with life. So whoever comes, they'll come. Cause honestly, I'm super versatile. Like I had these 3 features that I've done this year that's dropped. I did a feature with these Italian artists. They work
Yeah.
with like Ego Italy and is overseas.
And
So
where they from overseas?
Italy.
Italy?
Yeah.
Shout out to Italy, you already know.
And the song is called Trabajar. And I also got this.
And what's the artist's name? You don't know their name?
Yes, it's Nick.
Nick? Shout out to Nick.
And KG Man.
Shout out to Nick and KG, man.
Yeah.
You already know when y'all here, pull up to All Smoke
It's gonna
Podcast.
be lit, definitely. And I also did yikes. I also did a feature with some Sweden artists. They're called the
Sweden?
Magnets. Yeah.
Wow, but you international already.
Yes, I went to Sweden.
You went to Sweden?
Yeah.
So that
They took me out there for the video.
That's crazy. That's fire. How was that experience out there?
It was amazing. This was in July of 2018. It was
That's fire.
absolutely, oh yes, it was marvelous. Like, it was just such an experience. The sun doesn't go down.
The sun doesn't go
The
down.
sun doesn't go down, bro.
So how you get nighttime?
They got some thick blondes. But the sun is straight
crazy.
vitamin D. Not facts, like dead ass. Like it was,
Oh, but they got like what? So when they put the blinders up, it's
it
like
gets dark in the room.
oh, so you mean
But
you gotta be in a
still
room?
There's mad sun outside. It's 2
Oh,
in the morning, 1 in the morning, 3 in the morning. The sun.
So never go down at no
Nah,
time
in the
at
sum-
no point
in the
year.
summer. In the summer over
Well,
there,
you wasn't
the
there
sun
no
don't go
year.
down. Yearly, nah. In the winter, it's dark. There's like
Oh,
only
that's what
1
I'm saying.
hour of sun. But I haven't experienced that yet. But in the summer, the sun don't go down.
How long you was over there for?
I was there for like 4 days.
Okay.
It was so nice. So that was an awesome feature I did too with the Magnets. It's called Kim and Kanye.
With the Magnets.
Yeah.
And what they do? They rap out there. They do like
They're
what?
like pop. Yo, bro. The song is like super. It's like Forever 21 music.
Forever 21.
Yeah, like that nice, like that. It's just so different. It's so versatile, and that's when I knew music is like awesome. Like when you could really jump into different vibes, and that's when I knew like, nah, I'm dead a rapper, cause I still rapped on this track and I walked on it.
You walked on that.
Walked on it.
So what is it out? Is it out anywhere?
Yeah, it's out.
Is that on your platform?
It's on YouTube. No,
on
it's
YouTube?
on their
on their
records.
platform.
Yeah.
Their records, okay.
And what else? That was definitely I did a track with Dylan Francis, but this was like 2 years ago.
Who's Dylan Francis?
Dylan Francis is Diplo's artist, I believe.
Diplo, I know who Diplo.
Yeah, he works with Diplo. So we did a feature.
So you've been tapping into a lot of pop world.
Oh yes, like that EDM world is super fire. Like it's super dope. But is now, that's why like see I do like right now, like for example, the Italy record, like with KG Man, is like a super Italian, not Italian pause, like Jamaican vibe, like like it's super like bounce, like
It's different.
It's fire. It's
Some
like
different shit.
it's like club. It's just fun, like beach weather, summertime, and he's from Italy. You see him blanquito, and he dance or rap like Jamaican artists. You would think it's a Jamaican man singing on that record, like. So it's super versatile. You don't know where you're gonna see the talent from, but now with like this EP, I'm going to the core. Like I'm going to the core. I rap. So this EP is just gonna be me, myself, in different ways. Like, but I also have.
So you're gonna show him who's young ass, like from the core.
Yeah, like the rap side.
From the core though,
from
like
the core,
from the core.
Like straight up rap, like on some type of time. Like I have so many different records too, like that I'm not even putting in any projects yet coming. That's super like dance or like my vibe, but also I rap too. Like I could show y'all rap. Like from inside, right in like the core, like
some fire shit.
Yeah, different flows, melodies,
Cause they get it twisted. They get twisted. You know, they get females twisted. They see females pretty, fly, Dominicana.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? They like, oh, now she not a spitter. She a pop star. She be dabbling in the pop star.
Nah. We all come from like the hood. We from the Bronx.
You already know, B.
So it's like
BX. Shout out to all my BK niggas too. Y'all already know who y'all is.
Shout out to all the boroughs.
You know, that's a fact.
Harlem.
But I've been in Brooklyn lately. Hard body out there in Brooklyn.
Nah, shout out to Brooklyn too.
I fucks with Brooklyn, man. I like that. I just like the energy out there. It's different. It's like different, you know what I'm saying? But other than that, like, so you say you come from the core, you know. You say you don't smoke, right? You know you don't smoke, right?
We in there.
But if you did, or when you start doing, who you like to smoke with?
Oh, that's lit. That's a fire ass question. Like, with Rihanna.
With Rihanna?
Of course. Of course.
That's a first, because a lot of people say Snoop Dogg, they number one.
Nah, but see, now
Rihanna's official. As a female, she's a stoner. I expect that. You is expected because she is a stoner. She don't represent it all the way like that, but she has let it be known that she's into that and she's a stoner. Like at the end of the day, like for females, like Whoopi Goldberg too, she's a stoner, but she does it medicinally.
See, nah, to me, I feel like
but nah, like I would love to smoke with Whoopi though, because she's like legendary, like.
Oh, nice.
Whoopi Goldberg is legendary. Like, Snoop Dogg and her, that would be a nice cipher, like, to smoke with them.
That's true.
Because they really legendary. Rihanna be dope too, like, as far as, like, she's popping, you feel me? She's lit, like, to smoke with Rihanna, like, have her in the cipher too, it would be lit too. Mm-hmm. So what about, like, their rappers or something, like, that you would say, like.
Oh, like, Gone?
Yeah, like, Gone, rest in peace to them.
Let me think. Wow, rest in peace. Of course. I think XXX.
XXX?
Yeah, like,
rest in peace to him. I didn't know much about the kid because, unfortunately, I was locked up, like, when he was, like, in his little run. When I came home, that's when, unfortunately, that happened to him.
Yeah, he definitely, his music was definitely dope, like.
No, I know, listen, trust me, I heard a lot about him. I hear his music now, but like I ain't gonna know too much about him as far as stoning, but that's fire. Rest in peace to him. Yeah, so you already know. So what do you see yourself 5 years from now? Like your music, your career.
Wow, we're gonna be super high. Like
super high.
Wow.
Both high.
Both, definitely, because
same shit.
Smoke all day, like, you feel me? But basically, like, in 5 years, I see myself with my music out, playing radio, and where exactly I'm supposed to be at. And honestly, like, I have a very big vision, and me, myself, you know what it is? I'm very, like, not that I'm standoffish, that I have that vibe, but I like to keep it in. Because, like, when you put this stuff out in the universe, once you already put it out, it's like you can't take it back in. And not saying that you go back on yourself, but I just like to see it happen first. So in 5 years, I definitely know my music is going to be up. We're going to be doing different things. And 5 years is a long time. Let's talk about the next, 2-3 months. We're going to be on the map all over. We're trying to go overseas, worldwide, each corner of the world.
Yeah, but you always got to think long, but facts, 2-3 months from now.
And to the 5 years. That goes back to the 5.
Yeah, that's short term, long term.
Yeah.
5 years is basically what it is, what is a long term.
Absolutely.
3 months is a short term goals, you got to set all those step by step, those are all the steps.
Of course,
3 months from now, 6 months from now, whatever. A year later, Ash is lit. Oh shit, I seen that old smoke podcast.
Oh yes, I just did. It's about a big mad function. Because personally, now I just got back to interviewing. Literally, I was not, that's the thing, I wasn't, not that it wasn't my, drip or nothing, but I was more back, I was still observing, I was working. I was always working. So now I'm back doing interviews.
So
That
that
is just gonna be exciting. The people want to hear this.
Right.
So we gonna be lit. We gonna be lit.
Okay. With that being said, man, you're always welcome back over here to Old Smoke Podcast. We starting off. We started off correct. I like what I heard, what you're doing, what you're working on.
Next time I'm gonna rap for y'all.
Next time she will be spitting for y'all.
Facts.
Right before the album drop. When you said the EP dropping, like when?
I'm not giving y'all a date, but I'm gonna definitely give y'all a time, and promo is gonna be like amazing. So we gonna play with them.
So that's it for Young Ash. Y'all got Young Ash right here first on All Smoke Podcast. Y'all heard it first. She giving y'all all the smoke. Next time she will be giving y'all a nice freestyle.
Yep, 16 at that.
Y'all already know. Tune in. Follow us on All Smoke Podcast, IG, Twitter, Facebook. Hit us up, comment, subscribe. You already know, man. And rate, like I said, once again, leave a comment. And like I told y'all before, I don't give a fuck what y'all comment about or how y'all comment. Just leave one. You know what I'm saying? Come on.